guys, make sure to check out 5-9 Gaming. There's like 60 YouTube channels, Twitter, Twitch, all of it for more kooky, zany stuff like this. Fire! Nas, one more! What? Nas, get back! Where are you going? Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go ahead and put the rainbow on LR, Krillin and Gohan, one of the newest summonable LRs that has released on Global and JP Dokkan. We've got some good equips in them. Let me go ahead and get them to about link level 5 range or so, and we can test out how strong this unit's going to be. I think they could definitely be good. I think there will be some situations they could be very helpful for. They definitely are a little bit quirky, but they do have that extra key mechanic, which is always very, very good. Alright, so let's go ahead and test out LR, Krillin, and Gohan here on the Rapid Growth team. I mean, this team is not exactly the greatest. Now, I am running them here with STR Ultimate Gohan. We'll be able to get several links activated for Krillin and Gohan. Wow, 6. Okay, that's only going to be 6 orbs, huh? Well, that's still going to be a lot of key, though. So this is going to get us, what? Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and Infighter are all activated right here with LR, KRILLIN Gohan, and STR Ultimate Gohan. STR Ultimate Gohan eventually getting an EZA is going to be really, really big. 4.89, not the craziest, right? Again, they do want to hit 24 key, but STR Ultimate Gohan after his EZA is going to be a skyscraper of power, basically, right? Like he, you know, with that key he's giving, or with the defensive support he's giving, right? If he then like is able to give like key or like attack or anything like that, you know, there's a lot. Like if he guards just at the start of turn, that Ultimate Gohan can be very, very good. I'm definitely very intrigued to see what Ultimate Gohan, that STR Ultimate Gohan is going to look like after his EZA. Because right now, Rapid Growth, too, is just, it's, like, I was looking at it, and it's like, man, like, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have even done Rapid Growth as a team in this video, because it's like, this team is just really bad, and I don't know that we're even going to make, like, Krillin and Gohan look super good on this team at all. We're going to be able to pop their active skill next turn, right? We are going to be able to get a number of power, like, you know, and stuff like that from them, but still, the team is definitely just very, very wonky, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, at least we get to see this animation, right? This is a pretty rare animation. It's kind of like, it's a better version. So the recent Goku, right? The SCR Super Saiyan Goku that got an awakening, he has that same one, but like the background isn't like, you know, static. Like that, the TUR for the LR Goku, right? He's on Namek. But that other Goku, it's not, like, he's just in whatever background you're on. Alright, so we'll be able to get the same 3 links right here. Let's go ahead and pop Krillin and Gohan's active skill right here. And then this is going to give them their full key right here. So we'll see their full attack stat, you know, with linked up with Ultimate Gohan without having any attack support. And then remember that when they're at 24 key, they get the additional built in as well.
Gohan, hai, yoshi, iku zo, ki o kaihou shiro.
Alright, so let's go ahead and see what Krillin and Gohan will do on this turn. I mean, between that active skill of theirs and the extra key per orb mechanic they do have, I mean, I feel like the unit is not horrible, but I don't know. I feel like their wonky link set is going to hurt them a little bit more in the units we're going to be running with them, right? Whereas, like, the Vegeta and Goku exchange unit, it's just, like, for them, it's just so easy to have, like, these crazy linking partners. Like, strong linking partners, good other units next to them. And it's for Krillin and Gohan, I think it's going to be a little bit more uncommon to get that, right? Alright guys, now we're over here on the Kamehameha team. Obviously, we're going to be able to get some better setups for Krillin and Gohan over here. Remember that Krillin and Gohan, they do get that attack buff on super attack. So support is going to help them a lot in terms of making their damage numbers look a lot higher. This turn should be pretty good for them. You know, we're going to have a lot of their link here. Let me just go ahead and get them the full 24 key just with that. We had the active skill available. So we have what? Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power all active. I mean, honestly, they have that just within LR Gohan's EZA, right? All 4 of those links. Again, sort of the same, you know, 4 links that they would have with, like, LR UI Goku as well, right? So, like, definitely building around, like, Shocking Speed and LRs can work. You know, maybe the Krillin and Gohan, you know, we could pair them with maybe, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or something like that. What is that, 6.52 right there? I mean, that's good. With the full 24 key, again, they do have the additionals built in as well. Defensively, what was their defense? It was like 187. Remember, again, they do get 50% defense on super attack as well. So obviously that's going to have them looking a little bit better. I don't know. I mean, they're good. I think that their sort of like wonky-ish links hurt them a little bit. It's like they're not quite good enough defensively, right? To where I like them in like slot 1 or something like that. But then the wonkiness hurts them a bit. I just feel like between this Krillin and Gohan and the Vegeta and Goku, it just feels like the Vegeta and Goku, right, you can use on so many more teams so easily with stronger and better units. Whereas like the Krillin and Gohan, it's just a bit of an issue. You're just going to be using some sort of wonkier setups, I think, for them to be like really, really crazy. Alright, so we're going to be able to get, what, Kamehameha, Solid Support, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle all activated. I don't think I even need to use their active skill for them. I think this is going to give me, yeah, there's their 24 key super attack anyway. So that's the thing. If you get lucky with key and stuff like that, you could just keep hanging on to their active skill until you need it, right? So that's good. Again, we have those 4 links activated. 200k defense. So now that's starting to look pretty good. I mean, we have a lot of support on this rotation, right? But like 200k defense start a turn, I like that. Because, you know, 18 key, you know, they're getting 50% defense. That's going to push them up to 300k defense, right? And then they have a high chance that they're going to do a second super. What if they then do a third super attack as well? We're just talking about a lot of defense that they get, because they get 30% defense from their 12 key and 50% defense from their 18 key. So it's like you could definitely see how there are situations where this unit can look really crazy, but they're a unit that's helped out a lot by very powerful support type units. And there's just some issues, right? Like the AGL Kid Gohan unit that I love is not on a team with this character, right? Because AGL Kid Gohan's not on Kamehameha 7.2 right there. So yeah, like that AGL Kid Gohan is not around. We can't rock like the GT Trunks and Goten with them, right? Like several of the like the STR Hybrid Saiyan Trunks, like many of the powerful supports that have come out this year don't actually really work that well with Krillin and Gohan, right? Tech Krillin does work well. You know, the one that came out with the Bio Broly units, although he's more so for, you know, Trunks and Goten, but he still does work well there. So, all right, I mean, there was a Kamehameha run. We'll keep going, but again, the unit is, they're very good. I don't want to be too harsh on them, but again, they're going to require some sort of like wonkier setups, or just a lot of support. They're a unit that's definitely helped out by support quite a bit. All right, now we're over here on the Planet Namek Saga team. Let's see what sort of numbers and stats we could get from Krillin and Gohan right here. So in terms of the link set and stuff we've got active right here, so we have Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. This really is a huge blunder. Piccolo and the Krillin and Gohan. By the way, I'll do the level 10 link video for Piccolo pretty soon, but this should have been like a legitimate rotation. Like, again, this Piccolo, we all know he's just not good enough. I mean, look, dude, 115k defense? Are you shitting me? That's what? Well, like, it doesn't matter that he built, like, that's just not good. Dude, that's not good. This is his second turn, right? Like, he is building up. So, I don't know. The Piccolo being mid hurts Krillin and Gohan, because Krillin and Gohan, they don't have that many teams, right? Like, look at what the teams that we're able to rock them on. So we've got Rapid Growth. That team sucks, right? We have Planet Namek Saga. That team is good. But it's like I don't know if I'm really rocking this unit, right? Like I prepared for battle Saiyans. I don't know. I guess you could. They're still strong. They still can work as a good. I guess if I think about this unit more as like a floating unit, right? Like if I thought of them in the same role as like Int LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, like which is just sort of like a floater throw-in on a lot of teams for difficult content. I feel like that's what this unit can be, but day one they're a filler throw-in with their extra key per orb mechanic and stuff like that. I'm just not a fan of the design. I mean, Dragon Ball Seekers, I would really like Dragon Ball Seekers to get a more relevant leader, because I mean this is now starting to become an interesting team, right? With a lot of the different changes and buffs that this has got. Maybe I should go do a run with Dragon Ball Seekers and see what Krillin and Gohan look like over there. And then of course they're also on Kamehameha, but I don't know. There's definitely limitations to this unit. They can be very good, if the right like sort of puzzle pieces fall into place. But I think like them not like, why doesn't Piccolo have Cold Judgment, right? Like why did they hold back so much on this Piccolo? That I do not understand. It just makes him really unimpressive. So right here they're at 6.3 million. The thing is, with how top heavy Planet Namek Saga is, it is very easy to be able to get like legendary power, fierce battle active pretty much every single turn. I don't know. I kind of think I would like to go to the Dragon Ball Seeker team. The only thing is like, man, how long is it going to take me to find an LR Goku, Trunks, and Pan friend? That's the only thing, right? Alright, so now we're over here on the Dragon Ball Seeker team. There's definitely a lot of characters who will work well, I think, to make the Krillin and Gohan look pretty good here. Obviously, we've got like the 50% support Pan, who is going to be able to bring in a lot of power. We have all the, rainbow orb changing from like LR Kid Goku and Arale, various things like that. So let's see what we're at right here. So we're at 191k defense, which is definitely pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Krillin and Gohan unit, they definitely could work well on this team. I actually would really like, I think, LR Kid Goku and Arale to get an EZA, because we did recently get an EZA for the Goku and Bulma LR, which is really good. But like, if Kid Goku and Arale could get an EZA, the number one thing I'd want from them is that like, if they could get their damage reduction for like every like slot, 6.74 right there, but if they had their damage reduction in like every single slot, I think that would be very good for that unit, right? Being able to just like, be put in any single spot. They are still a rainbow orb changer. I like what's going on with the Dragon Ball Seekers team. They've gotten unbelievable buffs in the last couple of months. I mean, both of the summonable LRs being on Dragon Ball Seekers really helps it out. Obviously, we have Giru as well. Giru is a lot better, right? A lot of these characters on the Dragon Ball Seeker team are like either a lot better, or we're getting more and more buffs, right? Like again, both LRs from the top legendary summon banner right here are both on Dragon Ball Seekers. Wow, 7 million by them, huh? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a good turn. Imagine if B-Pan's active skill was up. But they could still look pretty good, I guess. I mean, I would just like another, I think, Dokkan Fest leader. Not necessarily saying a Dokkan Fest, like, I don't know. Who would be the leader of this team? Dokkan Fest Slug? Dokkan Fest Great Ape Vegeta? One of these characters? Like, I'm not even saying they'd be, like, better leader for the team, but at least another character that's, like, if the friend system, right, makes it impossible to find, like, these friends. So I could use Krillin and Gohan's active skill right here, although there's not... I mean, I guess I could. Okay, I guess I could, right? Because I could do this. Just go ahead and give all those orbs to Pan, right? So, like, Pan gets, the 20% per buff. Oh, it's still only 188 with all of those orbs. Yeah. See, that's where it's very important. The 50% support type units that are way better are the ones that are giving themselves buffs on their super attack as well. Like, defensive buffs, I'm saying. So, like, like, Hits, Kabe, Int, Kid Gohan, they're good. The rest of them are kind of... That's what's crazy is the 50% support type units, I feel like, are starting to age. So, like, people aren't able to get them. By the time they come back, they're not even... Like, again, like, AGL Pan, the 50% Int Vegeta, these units aren't really that relevant, I would say. They all need to get easy A's and then buff certain categories as well. Like, imagine if this AGL Pan, she's 40% to Super AGL, but then she's also 40% to, like, Dragon Ball Seekers as well, right? And, like, Hit is, you know, 40% to Extreme STR, or, excuse me, 50%, my bad. 50% to Extreme STR, but then he's also 50% to Rapid Growth, right? Like, I think that would be smart, you know, to sort of buff, like, some of these other teams, right? Kabe could be 50% to Super STR and then 50% to Pure Saiyan, right? I mean, that would be busted, but you guys get the point. All right, so here we have Solid Support, Shocking Speed, Legendary Power. Again, like, we're seeing the level of production that we're going to get from Krillin and Gohan, like, sort of seeing the numbers that they're putting up on some of these teams with these links. They don't really have, like, one of these major, like, you know, 5 and 6 link partners. I mean, you do have Broly, Chile, and Lemo that you can sort of link them with, which is fine. Although, like, Dragon Ball, Join Forces is, like, the only team where we could really do that. Finally, we got the additional. Hello, there we go. When they're getting their additionals, the damage is good. Oh, we got a triple super? A triple super. Okay, so their defense was insane on this turn, right? So they got, what, 50% defense from their 18 key, and then they got 30% defenses from their 12 key. Those are the turns where Krillin and Gohan are, like, massively powerful, right? I will do this right here. So next turn, we're going to go ahead and exchange into Krillin and Gohan on this next turn right here. So I guess I'll go ahead and play it since, you know, there is, like, sort of, like, active skill audio that plays. I don't know. They're good, Krillin and Gohan. Definitely like a needed like role on some of these smaller teams. But not the best ever, right? Like, not like, I think the Goku and Vegeta unit, I find them much more usable, quite a bit better, right? But the Krillin and Gohan, they could age good, right? If they're getting units that help them, or they could age like Super 17, where they're not going to get any units that help them out at all. So, I don't know. I don't know, because they dropped Super 17, and I thought for sure, like, oh yeah, they're going to give them a lot of buffs and stuff like that to, like, you know, help make us understand this quirky design. And they're like, yeah, we're just never going to use him ever. We're just not going to give him any buffs. We're not going to do anything for him. He just sucks. It's like, okay, great. Sounds great. All right, so let's go ahead and listen to Krillin and Gohan here. Alright, so Krillin and Gohan, right? We get their ability. I am definitely giving all this to Pan. Remember that by putting AGL Pan in slot 1, she is giving a 2-turn attack buff. Okay, that's 232k is pretty good. Let's go ahead and pop their active skill right here. Again, this is going to give them the key, even though I might not have even needed to use it, but, you know, let's just go ahead and get the animation in here. It is good that you could use your active skill twice per fight if you get the battle armor exchange. Remember, you could use the battle armor with them once you get to 4 super attacks. When you do 4 super attacks, you could swap into their battle armor. They're definitely a lot better in this form, right? Because now they're going to have a 30% chance to dodge at the start of turn, and then they get an additional 30% chance to dodge after they super. Their stats go up. They're getting more ki from orbs, right? Their attack is going up even on super attack. So they definitely do get stronger, and we potentially could triple super on this turn, which definitely could be very impactful as well. Again, they're in certain situations, certain setups. I think Krillin and Gohan are going to look ridiculously ultra powerful. I'm definitely interested to take them on the World Tour. 7.53. Now remember, they're going to get an additional that has a 70% chance of being a super, right? Again, I'm going to be very interested in taking them on the full World Tour. And seeing how they perform on, like, you know, some of these category teams and, like, the God event and Extreme Super Battle Road and stuff like that. Because it's like, they definitely can be ultra powerful, but how ultra powerful, right? Like, I'm uncertain right now. I'm just going to use this. I just want to make sure we don't die or anything like that. I don't want to go too crazy with orbs or anything. So we'll do one more turn here. On this last turn, we're going to go ahead and have our girl LRB Pan pop her active skill. And we still have 50% support Pan giving the buffs as well. So we could sort of see what Krillin and Gohan look like on this rotation. So let me know what you guys think of the LR Krillin and Gohan. It's funny, like, initially seeing their info, I thought I was going to like the Krillin and Gohan much better than the Vegeta and Goku exchange unit. But I don't know, man. The Vegeta and Goku exchange unit, they're definitely what seems to me to be the much more impressive unit, right? I think the Vegeta and Goku exchange unit, they're ridiculous. Like, I feel like top 5 in the game. But Krillin and Gohan, not really. Like, they're just one of these, like, wonky sort of, like, part 2 LR type units, right? Like, I don't, like, they're definitely better than, like, 17 and Golden Frieza and stuff like that, but I don't know. I definitely would prefer just to run, like, I don't know, like, STR Super Vegeta on a team over this LR or something like that, right? It's just like a more cohesive build you'd be able to do. All right, so here we're gonna have what? Shocking Speed and Legendary Power activated. I'll go ahead and do that right there. So, you know, give Pan at least a little bit of orbs. What's she looking like? 147. That shouldn't. I'm just gonna use an item just to make sure Pan doesn't get us killed. We'll be able to get tons and tons of ki with Gohan and Krillin's extra orb mechanic. They're still at 200k defense. Again, very good. Because on 18 ki, they're getting 50% defense. That's going to have them at least 300k defense. And then any additionals, which, I mean, they've got a 70% chance to additional super, they're then getting 30% defense on that. So, you know, definitely have some good stuff going on there. So, let's go ahead and see what, again, our boys Krillin and Gohan will do right here. And they get up to a 8.84. Now remember, Krillin and Gohan are getting start of turn attack and attack on super attack. They're getting both, right? So that's going to be really good. And then remember, they also have the extra chance to dodge after they super attack as well. So you have 2 separate 30% dodge procs that you can get, which is good. They look powerful. They do. So I don't know. We'll go ahead and end there. Again, let me know what you guys think of Krillin and Gohan. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.